Tayong mga safety protocols dito, mga reminders upang hindi natin makalimutan na we observe safety in our laboratory.
Mga katubigan, good evening po. Welcome back sa ating YouTube channel. Dumating na po yung gamit na dinonate natin sa Ifugao. Ifugao Technical Vocational High School, mga katubigan. Medyo natagalan po dahil 1 taon na, dahil nabutan na po ng lockdown, pandemic kasi. Kaya mga katubigan, panoorin niyo po yung video nila, yung vlog nila, mga katubigan.
2,000 years later. 2 hours later.
Thank you very much.
Salamat.
Thank you.
Una mo.
Work
Minsan mga detail mo sa ito sa ang buat ang napit kuya complete first may pagkakilin mo ng batil.
Kaya ay ng problema na may kate, dikit pa yung mga problema dapat waday ano po? Waday ati ko Waday reserva na.
Mabalik kasi no ingat tangat na siya o yung attitude charger na pakilang charger na
Siyempre, dikit matngay na konti. Kung i-kamundan niya na discharge siya. Siyempre mga po, ang waday reserva.
mabalik kasi 2 hours ano
Ito yung na ba kami bandi pati. Na may inusar ko puti na pa pero terbo na pa may marulisar doon at takil ko ng materiang dilugan at liya ko po yung sarong milin. Pawang ko mo no terminal na bawa ko kapartak dahil talaga nito naala na kat ng arte dito na hindi nung aba kami na dahil sa gobyerno manggit.
Hello guys, good morning to everyone. This is Nora Kalingayan, your teacher in EIM again. We are here again to perform the next task, which is the offset bending. Before we are done with the elbow bend or the 90 degrees bend. Now we go with the offset bend. Okay. So before we proceed to offset bend, we have here our performer. I will give him the chance to perform again those things he did perform before and until now he is performing. Notice Dulwan, our student before there. So thank you, Notice, for coming here again. And then thank you even for the donation. Okay, so before that, we have of course the materials that needed and the tools needed in the making or in the required job or offsetting. One, we have this pipe cutter to cut the pipe in. If you do not have a pipe cutter, you can use the hacksaw or any cutting device. So this is the actually the pipe cutter. This is the accurate one in cutting pipes. And then we have also the heat gun. Of course, this is necessary in bending PVC pipes. Okay, so heat gun. And then for the measurements, we have here the tri-square to measure whatever obstacles for our offset. We also needed the marker. We have here the pencil pen, or if you do not have pencil pen, you can use chalk. Also okay. And then, of course, we have the wet rag for the pipe for wiping up the pipe for easy hardening. And then of course you have the material, the PVC pipes. So this we are going to perform the offset bending. Of course, we have also the PPEs or the personal protective equipment. So in replacement to respiratory, we have here the China-made face mask to protect the COVID coming from the, I'm joking on it, okay? And then we have the gloves to protect our hands from it. And then, if this is the obstacles that we are going to make from the offset, we will use this one for performance or for what's that? Demonstration for. Okay, so we continue. Here are the procedures in making offset bends. Number one here, of course, we have to prepare the necessary materials, the tools we are going to use. Number two, we have to wear them. But I will not wear, for the performer will wear by and by, okay? Number three, we have to measure the obstacles, the elevation of obstacles. Of course, we have to measure that one upon performing. And then after that, we draw, number four, draw the depths of elevation on the floor as shown. We have to make markings on the floor for our reference. Number five, we make parallel lines from the first mark we have. And then next, number six is after drawing the lines, the parallel lines, we have to cut and measure the offset where the offset will be performed in our pipes. Number seven, put another mark of about 200 mm from your first marker. So by and by, Norris will demonstrate the procedures. Number eight, of course, we have to plug in the heat gun and then apply in the PVC plugs with the correct measurements. And then number nine, if the desired shape is taken, you may use the wet rag to harden it immediately. And then number 10, of course, you perform 5S or house fitting. Okay? Okay, guys, are you ready? You tell me if you are ready so that we can proceed. Okay, let's welcome Mr. Norris Dulwan to perform the 10 procedures in making offset bend. Okay? Norris.
So, good day everyone. I am Norris Dulwan. So, here we are again performing the offset bend for our demonstration. So first of all, you must have to prepare all the necessary tools and materials needed for our offset bend. So as you can see, I am already wearing safety boots and gloves and mask for our respiratory. And the next thing to do now is, as you can see, all is prepared, all is set. So what we must have to do now is to measure the depth of the elevation of the obstacle. So we will use the marker and the tri-spare in measuring the height of this obstacle, in which it is for our reference in offsetting the PVC pipe. So, okay. And then after that, we will mark 2 lines on the floor. So we will transfer our measurement on the floor, in which we will use it as our reference in performing the offset bend. So So that is our two parallel lines. And the next thing to do is to cut the PVC pipe. So we will use the pipe cutter in cutting this PVC pipe. So as we can see, this kind of pipe or this PVC is thick walled. So it is not necessary for us to rotate it while cutting. So we can actually cut it through. So you can see I didn't rotate the pipe while cutting. So this pipe, it has no deformations at all. So if we are using thin walled PVC pipe on our performance, like this one is a thin walled PVC pipe. So in order not to deform, so please observe, because while cutting this, the diameter of the PVC pipe has deformed. So as you can observe, it has deformed. So to avoid this kind of incident, we must have to rotate the PVC pipe while cutting, especially when it is a thin walled PVC pipe. Okay. To avoid this incident, we must have to rotate it. Okay, so as you can see, the diameter of the PVC pipe is not affected. So those are tricks or tips in cutting PVC pipe well and good. So as you can see, we have here now our PVC pipe being cut. So we will now mark the measurement of the elevation of the obstacle on our PVC pipe as our guide in offsetting it. So this marked area is where we will offset our PVC pipe. So after marking, of course, the next thing to do is to apply heat on this marked area here. This is the marked area in which we will apply heat so that it will soften the PVC pipe. So after marking it, we will plug in the heat gun. Plug in the heat gun and then apply heat to the marked area. Okay. Alright, so we are now applying heat to the area where it is marked. So while applying heat, we must have to rotate the PVC pipe in order to get so that the PVC pipe will receive equal amount of heat on both sides. Okay, so once you feel it is now softened, we will now pull the PVC pipe in opposite direction to get the desired shape. So in twisting, you must have to step on the other side so that it will not move. Okay. And then press the PVC pipe so that the overall diameter of the PVC will not be affected. So once we get the desired shape of the offset, we will now apply the wet rag to harden the pipe immediately. Okay, so this is our offset PVC pipe. Okay, So once we're done, we will now apply housekeeping or 5S to clean our mess in our performance. Okay, so in our continuation, we will now perform 5S. So first, we must have to make sure that all tools is in safe position. So we will unplug the heat gun to avoid getting heated or burned. Okay, so and then secure all the tools first. Place it on our table. And then the next thing are the materials being used. So this is now what we call the 5S or the housekeeping.
Okay, thank you, Norris, for doing the performance. So, everybody, every one of you, I needed, even in your houses, you buy PVC pipes, and then you perform this one, and then you send or picture it and send via the group chat or the messenger natin. Okay? Okay, so this is it, how to make offset bend. So we are very glad that we have a visitor, or he is not a visitor actually, but he is our friend, he is our student before, and then he loves to come here because he loves us. Okay, and then we thank him for the...
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Narito po muli tayo ngayon sa Ifugao Technical Vocational High School. So, andito po tayo ngayon sa loob ng Electrical Installation and Maintenance Laboratory. Kasama po natin si Sir Noel Kalingayan. Siya po yung dating instructor ko nung ako ay nasa high school pa lamang. So, pasok po tayo. Tignan po natin kung ano po yung nilalaman ng Electrical Installation and Maintenance Laboratory. So as you can see, meron tayong mga safety protocols dito, mga reminders upang hindi natin makalimutan na we observe safety in our laboratory. So ito yung mga pinagpapraktisan namin noon. Dito kami nagtre-training. Dito namin hinahasa yung talino at skill namin nung ako ay nasa high school. So ito po yung mga performance na nire-rate po ng aming mga teachers noon. So, ito, so as you can see, pareho lang. Kasi nga, performance, nasa performance task tayo ngayon. So, ito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 na working book. So, itong ang tawag natin dito, mga kaibigan, ito yung from the meter base, kumbaga, ito yung bahay. Okay, so, ito yung kilowatt meter. So, dito nagre-reading yung mga nanggagaling sa electric corporations. Tapos, sa loob ng bahay, meron tayong panel box, tapos circuit breaker. So, ito ang dito sa baba, assuming that ito yung mga saksakan, yung mga outlets, convenience outlet, special purpose outlet, weatherproof outlet, basta yung mga outlet na maaari natin mahanap sa loob ng tahanan. Tapos ito, mga switches, switch. Tapos dito sa taas, ito yung mga ilaw. Tapos dito sa gitna, ito naman yung mga terminations. Kung saan tayo nagta-terminate or kung saan tina-terminate natin yung mga wirings ng bahay. Tapos ito, PVC pipes, ginagamit as raceways ng mga electrical wires. So yun lang po, balik po tayo dun sa harap para i-demonstrate po ni Sir Noel yung mga donation po natin na galing kay Sir Hilarion sa kanyang YouTube channel na Hilarion TV Vlog.
Hello, magandang umaga po si Sir Hilarion. Ang swerte po namin kasi kami po ay napili ninyo na bigyan ng mga libreng kagamitan sa electrical installation and maintenance. So we are very glad for your donations And we hope that we assured you that these tools will be used in the fullest na mahasa po ang talino, kagalingan ng mga mag-aaral natin dito sa ITVHS or Ifugao Technical Vocational High School. So, yan po. Maraming salamat po. So, for this one, yung pipe cutter, we are very glad. Meron na kaming ganito, pipe cutter. So, we were trained to use pipe cutter in cutting PVC pipes. So, kailangan i-demonstrate down. So, this is a thick-walled one. So, I just press the pipe cutter and then so this pipe cutter is accurate in cutting pipes, and then it will help much in the performance of the students. So thank you once again. Oh. This is how to safe keep the pipe cutter when not in use. It must not be pointed up for to avoid any accidents or cutting coming from the pipe. And then the heat gun. We always use this one in performing bends in PVC pipes. So the heat gun is very useful in the performance of the student. Okay. And then, with the set of cordless drills, at least kahit burn out, may magagamit ang mga bata sa kanilang performance. So, we thank you kasi complete ito. Yes, all the necessary bits. Of course, we have, okay, so, ito rin ituturo natin sa mga bata kung paano gamitin ang mga different bits. So, when we drill holes in wooden or structure, of course, we have the wood drill bit. So at least alam nila kung ano ang drill bit for wood o nagagamit sa kahoy. So, pwedeng madali lang ibalas siya dito. Okay. And then, so yan po siya. So we can now use this one in drilling holes, like for example sa butas ng let's say, example lang dito para lagyan ko ng bolt. Ayan. So, pwede. Okay. So, after using, dapat malinis siyang ibalik. Okay. Dapat malinis siyang ibalik. That is for, and then we have also different sizes from the smallest to, from number 2 to number 9. Ito rin, ituturo natin sa mga bata kung saan magagamit ito. So this is also used in drilling holes for metals. So, drill bit siya for metals. Okay? And then, walang pang kurang. Ayan, and then, if we want to gamitin ang screws, using the cordless drill, so, pwede naman natin gamitin ito in using screws. So we have different tips. We have the flat. We have the flat tips or the flat screws. We have the cross. We have the star. And then hexagonal screws. Yun. So, okay. Of course, we have the hammer niya, pamukpok ng ulo ng mga bata, hindi pala, ng pangko, para to drill or to push nails. Okay? And then, meron dito, this is a test light. Light tester. Tinetest niya yung saan ba yung positive ng outlet natin or wires natin. So dito, i-connect. Ayun. Kung saan ang umiilaw, siya po ang ayun, umiilaw oh. Siya po ang light. Tapos yung isa, walang ilaw. Ibig sabihin, yun yung neutral. Yung isa, yun yung light. So, nagagamit din ito. Malaking tulong din ito in detecting the live wires.
Mga katubigan, itong dalawang estudyante, ito po yung nanghingi ng tulong sa akin, mga katubigan. Sila si Norris Valdez Boldoan, saka si Amir Paliha Kabataw.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step.
6 months later.
Mga katubigan, ito po yung padala galing sa Ifugao. Ayan po, Hilaryong Taripe Silos, Katubigan, Sampaloc, Manila. Katubigan, salamat po sa pagpadala sa akin. Ang taga Ifugao. Medyo mo nga ako, ayawakan mo anak. Mga katubigan, bubuksan po natin. Ito po yung galing po sa Ifugao. Pinadala ni Ismail sa akin. Ito po yung in-install ko doon sa Ifugao. Uy. May pasalubong ako Ayan lagayan ng
Katul yan.
Anong katul? Hindi ito katul. Ito yung sapin ng plato, kaldero. Ay, salamat po. 3 ito. 1, 2, 3. Itlog. Kamuti. Salamat sa kamuti. Ano to? Ano ito bago? Tadaan! Sarap nito ah.
Jam. Ito jam.
Oh, bibigay ko to sa asawa ko. Ayan. Ay, ito din.
Salamat po.
Ayan. Tatlo yung bigay. Ang ganda.
Salamat.
Ito sa kamote, oh. Matamis pa naman yung kamote galing Ifugao.
2,000 years later.
Morning po, nakaluto na po ng kamote. Salamat pala dong kay Ma'am Remedios de Piao dito sa kamote. Siya kay tatay sa kamote. Yan po, kakain na po kami. Salamat po ng marami sa family de Piao. Mga katabigan, huwag kalimutan mag-like, share, comment at subscribe. Pindutin ang bell button para update kayo sa bago video mga katabigan. Subscribe nyo si Team Katubigan mga katabigan sa FB page at sa YouTube channel natin. Salamat.